Hello students, today I am here with a new video. As you can see, today we are going to discuss about chapter 6. So before that, I would like to welcome you all to the online classes of physical education class 11. So I have come with a new chapter today, that is chapter 6, physical activity and leadership training. So first of all, let us see what are all the things we are going to discuss under this chapter. So, the content. I have distributed the total content of chapter 6 into two parts, part 1 and part 2. So, first of all students, as you can see in the board, we will be discussing the first part. Okay, in my next video I will be highlighting the second part of the chapter. So first of all, we will be discussing about physical activity, its types and various health benefits of physical activities. Next we will be discussing about leadership. We will be discussing about leadership qualities, role of a leader, as well as we will be discussing about creating leaders through physical education. So these three, the first three topics I will be covering under part 1 video. Under the second part, as you can see, the meaning, objectives and types of adventure sports I will be covering, as well as safety measures to prevent sports injuries. So these two topics, the last two topics I will be covering under second part, that is part 2 of this chapter. So let us start. So as you can see in the first slide students, let us understand the introduction of physical activity. What basically physical activity is? So it is an physical activity is important to physical and mental health. I mean to say that physical activities leads an individual towards physical and mental well-being. Regular exercise brings long-term health benefits. Physical activity reduces the risk of developing age-related diseases. We all are well aware students, as we grow older, there are probability of diseases getting over us. But if an individual is regular to physical activities, so in his or her case, the chances will be very, very less. It will help in reducing the risk of developing age-related diseases. Next one is physical activities controls. What it controls? It controls high blood pressure. It balances our problem, as well as heart diseases and diabetes sort of. Dangerous diseases are having very less chance to take place in our body. So you see so many good effects of physical activities. So we all must take a pledge that we will involve ourselves in physical activities. Those who are involving themselves, those who are participating in physical activities, well and good. If today you are not including yourself in physical activities, it is my urge, my request to you all that please participate. Let us move ahead. Now you can see what is physical activity. Let us have a detailed information about physical activity. So physical activity is any bodily movement that makes our muscles work and requires more energy than resting. Physical activity is defined as any bodily movement produced by our skeletal muscles that requires energy expenditure. So any bodily movement by our skeletal muscles that need or that demands energy expenditure is termed as physical activity. Physical activity is mandatory for fitness as it strengthens our muscles and makes our body flexible. Different physical activity require different age groups. Minimum 1 hour daily. How much? Minimum 1 hour daily for children. Means children must undergo physical activities minimum for an hour up to the age group of 18 years. So children up to the age group of 18 years, they must participate in physical activities for at least 1 hour. Whereas the adults, they must participate in physical activities for minimum 45 minutes in a day. Let us discuss various types of physical activities. What are the various types of physical activities? So the very first type, as you can see on the slide, is lifestyle physical activity. Since the name is lifestyle physical activity, that means these activities are moderate in intensity, can be done by the individuals on their own. As you can see in the image, students, here the gentleman is walking on the stairs. Here a group of people are going for walking, and on the extreme right hand side in the image you can see that the individual is involved in gardening. So all these examples are related to our daily routine. So lifestyle physical activity means the energy expenditure that takes place during day-to-day activities are termed as lifestyle physical activity. Now, what is the difference? The difference between physical exercise and physical activity. It is a very vital question, students, where most of us falters. We don't understand the proper difference. We consider physical activity and exercise same, but it is not like that. Now let us understand the difference. Now physical exercise is a form of physical activity. It is a form of physical exercise is a form of physical activity that is planned. है ना, whatever exercise we will undergo, it is already planned as well as it is structured and done to improve at least one aspect of physical fitness. One aspect of physical fitness means whether it can be strength, it can be endurance, it can be speed, or it can be flexibility. As you see, strength, flexibility, or aerobic endurance. Whereas physical activity includes activity that is a part of daily life. Physical activity includes activity that is a part of our daily life. Household work, workplace, lifestyle physical activity are three of the most common types of physical activities. So which are the three most common physical activity? They are household work, workplace work, and lifestyle physical activity. These three are the most common. Household means all such activities which we do at our home. Workplace means in our office, wherever we go for profession purpose, for working purpose. Last one is physical activity, lifestyle physical activity. Household physical activities such as sweeping, cleaning of our house, these are all included under household activities. Now, second type of physical activity is vigorous physical activity. It requires more energy than moderate lifestyle activity. Vigorous physical activity requires more energy in comparison to lifestyle physical activity. It is good for building physical fitness, especially cardiovascular fitness. So, vigorous physical activity helps in developing cardiovascular fitness. Recommendation for children: 3 to 4 days a week for approximately half an hour. Active aerobic activities such as athletics, gymnastics, swimming, etc. Active sports activities such as badminton, basketball, rugby, etc. Active recreation such as rock climbing, hiking, cycling. These are all forms of or mode of vigorous physical activity. By participating in vigorous physical activity, our cardiovascular fitness will develop. Moving ahead, students. You see, physical exercises. Okay, I have classified into two. That is aerobic exercise and non-aerobic anaerobic exercise. So, aerobic exercise and anaerobic exercises. Aerobic exercises means all such exercise that lasts for longer duration of time are all considered as aerobic exercises. Since aerobic exercises lasts for longer duration of time, the activities are performed in presence of oxygen, whereas anaerobic activities or anaerobic exercises are small duration activities where the intensity is always on the higher side, the duration is smaller. So you can see the example of aerobic exercises are swimming, brisk walking means fast walking, running, racket games like badminton, table tennis, squash. These are all racket games. So, anaerobic exercise. What are the examples of anaerobic exercise? Like push-ups, weight training, eccentric training, functional training and interval training. These are all anaerobic training. Next type of physical activity, that is the third type of physical activity, is muscle strengthening exercises. Now, muscle strengthening exercises helps in developing strength within our muscle groups. I repeat, muscle strengthening physical activity helps in enhancing, improving the level of strength within our muscle groups. So activities to build body strength like lifting weights, push-ups, etc. The fourth type of physical activity is flexibility exercises, or we can also call it flexibility enhancing physical activities. Obviously, flexibility enhancing physical activities helps to improve our flexibility. It is the activity which makes joints to move freely, increases mobility of the muscles to allow more movement around our joint. Improved flexibility enhances performance in aerobic training and muscular conditioning. So students, this is all about various types of physical activity. We have discussed 4 types of physical activity. The first one we have discussed is lifestyle physical activity. The second one we have discussed is vigorous physical activity. The third one we have discussed is muscle strengthening physical activity. And the fourth one is flexibility enhancing physical activity. So these are the 4 types of physical activities. So moving ahead, students, is the continuation of flexibility exercise only, that it reduces the chance of injury, and also physical exercise includes training that focuses on accuracy, agility, power and speed. You can see in the image some of the stretching exercises where the individual is undergoing various stretching exercises, stretching of various parts of the body. The focus, the intention of the athlete here is to improve his flexibility. Better the flexibility, better will be his or her performance level. Next, what is the need of physical activity? Helps us to be healthy and have good physical fitness with various social benefits. How to start physical activity? Start with warm-up exercise. We need to first of all do a small warming up session. After that, warm-up exercises prevents injury. Why do we need to go for a small warming up session? Because warming up session improves our body temperature, and also the chances of getting injury will be very less if we do proper warming up. General warming up or heart warm up, exercise like slow jogging and brisk walking After general warm-up, focus on specific muscles. Means, whichever activity you are going to take part, whichever muscle groups will be playing their maximum role, those muscle groups, those specific muscle groups need to be properly wound up. Next, students, we are going to discuss what are all the benefits of physical activity. So, the first benefit, as you can see, is helps to live longer. Means physical activity helps us to live for longer lifespan. It prevents chronic diseases such as heart diseases, high blood pressure, abnormal blood lipid and diabetes. So these are some of the diseases which can be minimized by participating in physical activities on regular basis. Second one is it improves cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness, students. Second benefit is it improves cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness of an individual. It also increases our bone density, our bone becoming much more strong. That is why bone density is also being improved. Next is helps in digestion and regular bowel movement. It also helps in maintaining body posture and agility in old age. Physical activity improves metabolism and helps to lose weight easily. Physical activity helps to maintain brain function during old age. Physical activity improves sleep quality and quality of life. Because students, by participating in physical activity, our muscle groups, our body will be getting tired, getting exhausted. So, obviously we will be having a proper sleep. When our muscles, our body is exhausted, whenever we go to bed, we have a proper sleep. And proper sleep will lead to good quality of life. You can see in this image, students, and I have highlighted the benefits. You can see better mood. These are the benefits of physical activity. Better mood, lowered stress, less body fat, strong blood vessels, strong bones, flexible joints, strong muscles, strong heart, better insulin use. So, in this slide we can see all the good things are happening, and good things are happening because of physical activities. So why not we participate ourselves in physical activities on regular basis? When we gain so much knowledge about physical activity that we can gain so many things by participating in physical activity, then we all must participate. We all must take pledge within ourselves that we should participate on daily basis. Moving ahead, students. Now, our next topic is leadership. What is leadership? Let's see. Leadership is seeing the possibilities. Seeing the possibilities in a situation while others are seeing the limitations. Try to understand, students. Leadership is seeing the possibilities in a situation while others are seeing the limitations. That means the vision. Leaders have to be visionary. Just see the image, students. There are few monkeys, you can see. They are trying to bring out the water from the hand pump. Leadership is understanding people and involving them to help you to do a job. Means group activity. How you can combine your team, bind your team. That is group harmony. So leadership is the understanding people and involving them to help you to do a job. In the next image you can see, leaders show their team that they truly care for them. What leaders show? Leaders show their team that they truly care for them to accomplish great things. You can see, student, in a rainy season, two children are sitting under the umbrella. So with the image I have tried to showcase the intent of a leader, that leaders show their team that they truly care for their fellow team members, which help the leaders to accomplish great things. Now, you can see in the image Nelson Mandela. He was a great leader. Now, great leaders inspire. They inspire the next generation. Now, students, have you ever thought who is a best leader in your life? If the question is being asked to you, if the question is being put in front of you, that who is the best leader in your life, what will be the reply? Think, come on. So I have given you several options. Is it your teacher? Is it your boss? Is it your friend? Or is it your brother? Now don't treat it as an MCQ questions, please. Think over it. Who is the best leader in your life? Now out of these 4 options that I have given you, that is your teacher, your boss, your friend, your brother. Now none of them, students. That is why I have written no. Those 4, they are not the leader whom you admire in life. You admire your mom. Our mothers are the best leader. I will be giving you the proper logic why I am considering, and I am very much sure that you all will be supporting also. Now students, the best manager you have ever seen is your mother, our mother. When we wake up early in the morning, we find our mother working in the kitchen. She wakes up before us and manages the thing wonderfully. Throughout the day, night arrives, we go to bed. Still we find our mothers working for us, working in the kitchen or somewhere else in the house itself. That is why I have nominated our mothers as the best leader, because they know how to manage the things and they strive for the best. They strive for their families. I hope you all will be agreeing with me, students. So moving ahead, now let us understand about leadership. Leadership is a process of influencing the activities of an organized group or for any goal achievement. Leadership is the quality which enables the person to take initiative and guide others in performing some required task. The capacity to rally people for common purpose is also known as leadership. Next, you can see some of the leadership qualities, students. A leader should be energetic. A leader should be having friendliness, that is friendly attitude, as well as affection towards his fellow team members. Next is decisiveness. A leader must be decisive. A leader must be having the quality of taking decision according to situation. A leader must be technically skilled, means technically sound. A leader must be having enough resources of intelligence within himself or herself. Teaching skills. Yes, the leader must show path to his fellow team members, that is teaching skills. Next is creative. The leaders have to be creative. That is why creativity is one of their quality. Next is interest in research. Leaders also have interest in innovative ideas. Leaders must possess good health because they put an example, they put themselves as an example in front of all. Dedication and determination, high motor capacity, respect for other people, social, logical and decision maker, morality and loyalty. The last one is leader must be good communicator. A leader must communicate in a proper way with his team members. Next, here also I have tried to enlist some of the qualities of a leader. That is, a leader helps in awareness towards team members. A leader is passionate. A leader is energetic, friendliness and affection, decisiveness, technically sound, intelligent, teaching skill, creative, interest in research. Now, on the left hand side, student, you can see leadership traits. This term leadership, as a form of acronyms, I have tried to make you people understand. L stands for loyalty. E stands for empathy. A stands for accountability. D stands for duty and determination. E stands for energy and encouragement. R stands for respect for others. S stands for selflessness. A leader does not think about himself or herself. He or she thinks about all his team members. That is selflessness. A stands for honorable and humble. I stands for integrity and innovation. P stands for passion for and pride in work. So these are, with the word, each word of leadership, I had tried to show you the qualities what a leader possesses. Next, what are the role of a leader? A leader is a good organizer. He organizes the things wonderfully. A leader is a motivator. A leader motivates his team members when required. If somebody is unable to perform well, his confidence level is going down, then the leader will play their role by motivating. A leader works as a guardian also. At times when required, pampering is being done by the leaders like parents usually does. A leader is a teacher. A leader teaches. A leader is a psychologist. Lot of brainstormings are being done by the leaders. Role model. Obviously leaders are the role models only. Now next students, we are going to discuss about what are all the process through which leaders can be produced, leaders can be made through physical education. So as you can see, in the first point, identify the student with different skills like motivating team, communication, planning, and observe their progress. So first of all, we need to identify the students. Next is identify the new students with leadership quality and provide them the opportunity to lead. Likewise, some of the examples I will tell you. In our school, in each and every classrooms, responsibilities are being distributed to many students. Like we have class monitors, we have board monitors, there is line making monitor. Whenever the students are going outside of the classroom, the line monitor is having the duty to make or form lines. So likewise, leadership qualities are being developed from grassroots level itself, students, that is school level. Next, approach for improving leadership skills. So various approaches for developing leadership skills are: give various responsibilities of an event. Like in our school also, we are having council members. So help of council members are taken as and when required. There are many students who are helping us while making track also. So responsibilities, by giving responsibilities, leadership qualities can also be developed. Provide leadership training as and when required. Leadership training time to time need to be given to the students. Provide regular opportunity to improve. Yes, it is also very important point. Next is recognize their achievement. If they do something good, it need to be recognized and it need to be appraised, students. Have faith and confidence in your students if they falter. Sometimes students can falter also. They are also human. Humans, errors are part and parcel. Whenever we will participate in doing something, mistakes are part and parcel, students. So we need to take them in confidence, no matter if you falter also. No problem. Go ahead. So students, today we have discussed the chapter 6. We have discussed about physical activities and leadership training. First of all, we have discussed physical activity. We have discussed types of physical activity. We have also discussed benefits of physical activities. After that, we have discussed about leadership. We have discussed about the qualities of a leader. We have also discussed the role of a leader. At last, we have discussed how to create leaders with the help of physical education. So students, with this, I come to the end of today's online class. I hope the knowledge that you gain in today's online class is certainly going to enrich you, going to help you all. If any one of you have any doubt regarding today's online session, you can personally reach out to me. I will be feeling very happy to help you to understand the things in a better way. So, this is part 1 video. I will be coming in my next video with part 2 also of this chapter, students. So till then, take care of yourself, take proper diet, stay safe, have proper self-study. Thank you, students. God bless us all.